So, House of Lies Season 3. Theoretically, this is the weakest of the House of Lies TV series so far. Because, it's a not very memorable half of a season, if you will. The last half of the season kind of makes up for it, but it takes a while. It takes 12 episodes to get there. So let's just get started. If you remember the events from the second season, Marty Khan and crew kind of parted ways. Marty Khan has 3 new associates of his own, all which suck. Jeannie and the other, Doug and I forgot his other name, I think Clyde, all have their own things too. Clyde is working with fucking Marty's ex-wife. Yeah, that's fun. And they all theoretically kind of don't like what they're doing. So they kind of swindle their way back to try and work with Marty again, and they come back together, and it's awesome. It's awesome again. Then they gotta work with T.I. I hate T.I. He's a very terrible actor / rapper or whatever the fuck you want to call him nowadays. And fortunately for me, he takes up half of the goddamn season. He literally takes almost half the season. What did they need his whole storyline for half the damn season? It literally just brought the entire series down. I almost barely paid attention to the shit he had to deal with. Okay? Only to the last part of that. That's the only part I actually gave a fuck about. Okay? We also got a little cameo appearance by Daniel Stern, which is always good. I know that schnoz anywhere. And his voice, even though it's kind of older now. He's kind of older now, and I barely recognize him because he has hair and shit all over his face. His company is like a food company, food organization. And it's kind of dwindling a little bit, so he kind of needs Marty's help, and it doesn't go through as well. You got Mekhi Phifer in here. My God, he's getting fat. Mekhi Phifer, you're getting old, boy. Damn. Get it, old boy? But he works together with T.I. It's called Dollarhide or whatever. That's their organization they're trying to run. And like I said, I really didn't give a fuck about T.I.'s part at all in this whole half of the season. Because it takes literally, I think, up to episode 10 for that shit to end. And I'm like, damn. And when it finally does, it actually picks up steam, because the way it ends, it's kind of shocking, but not really. It's T.I., so you kind of figure something's going to go down. But the last 2 episodes make up for all that shit, because one, episode 11 is the best one so far. I love episode 11 because that's 3 years in the making right there at that point. Episode 12. Oh boy, shit hits the fan in that motherfucker. And not in the best way possible because of Jeannie's little trusting ability that she wanted to go through, and it kind of screws up whatever Marty Khan had in place, and it basically backfires. And yeah, that wallpaper says a lot. You really don't see it coming, because it's bullshit. It is bullshit. But yeah, those 2 episodes, and maybe the first 2 episodes, 4 episodes in total, kind of saved the season, if you will. But it's not a very memorable season. I mean, you got his son dating this, I don't even know what you can call it. It's like half man, half woman, like the dude said on Mrs. Doubtfire. Because in the daylight, she dresses like a boy. She still has a girl's voice, but she dresses like a basketball player. When she goes home, she dresses like a girl and goes by 2 different names. It's weird. It's whatever. But yeah, that's it for that. But episode 11 is the one you really gotta watch. That's awesome. So anyways, House of Lies season 3 is gonna get a B+. Let me know what you guys think about season 3 down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? A very disappointing season, because I was expecting more after the first 2 very awesome seasons that we got. Unfortunately, this is not it. Alright, I will be having my review of Breaking Bad Season 2 later this week. I'm going to get back into that show tomorrow. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all later.